to make Pakistan understand that these kind of terror attacks, its nature of aiding and abetting terror will no longer be accepted by the Indian state. Now, it started with a slew of diplomatic measures, offensive, and one of them, which it seems has pinched Pakistan the most, is the Indus Water Treaty. India has suspended the treaty from their side and has also threatened that if this doesn't stop, it will definitely stop the waters. It will do whatever it can to ensure that Pakistan is penalized. Now, what is the Indus Water Treaty? Which are the rivers which form the Indus Water Treaty? Who is authorized to use water of which river, and basically the technicalities, because the common man, the layman, needs to know. It has a lot of technicalities around it, but just to ensure that we put it out in layman's language and in layman's term, if I have to explain it now, it definitely is advantage Pakistan when it comes to the IWT. How it has been shaped, signed, obviously it is these waters benefit Pakistan. They use maximum or around 80% they have benefited out of it, and India obviously is using lesser proportions. So this treaty quite clearly is favoring Pakistan, and this is why India, since it has decided to suspend it and probably also think of options where it can choke water, it can stop water. So this is something that is pinching Pakistan. There's no doubt about it, because they have reacted to it in a very aggressive way. Be it the politicians, the army generals, the opposition, they're all one, saying that if that happens, obviously that is a declaration of war from India. But to leverage this really on the ground, it will require India to have massive infrastructure.
India has now suspended the 1960 signed Indus Water Treaty, in which it intends to block every drop of water going to Pakistan. We are at the Indo-Pak border, and you can see we are at the river Ravi, which originates from Himachal Pradesh, goes through Pathankot, Gurdaspur, Samba areas, and then finally from the Indo-Pak border in the Ramdas sector, Ajnala sector, it merges into Pakistan. You can see the visuals. Now the picture you are seeing on that side where the camera is, that is Pakistan, and whatever flow goes to Pakistan, and Pakistan uses it for irrigation and agricultural fields. Although India has primarily control of this river, but now, although India has Ranjit Sagar Dam in Pathankot and the Shahpur Kandi Barrage controlling major part of it and blocking its route to Pakistan, but whatever leakage goes now, with a strong signal against terrorism and against Pakistan, India intends to block this river Ravi's flow to Pakistan and ensure that Pakistan gets a tough lesson for spreading terrorism against India, and now no drop of water goes to it through this river Ravi. From River Ravi, with camera person Greece, is Wasim Basi, India Today.
Right now we are near India-Pakistan international border in Jammu's Akhnur sector. I am on board a boat on Chenab River. Government of India has carried out a major diplomatic strike on Pakistan, and now the flow of Chenab River, of Jhelum River, as well as Sindhu River will be stopped. It's a long-term plan, it's going to take, but that's what the government of India has decided. For now, the 1960 Indus Water Treaty has been kept under suspension, which means that we are no longer bound to share any data with Pakistan, because as per the 1960 Indus Water Treaty, the control of Chenab, Jhelum, as well as of Indus River was given to Pakistan. Control and rights of these rivers were given to Pakistan, with India having limited access to these water for hydroelectric projects as well as for irrigation purposes. But now the government of India has shown big will. Government of India has shown a strong will, and the government has said that Pakistan will be deprived of every drop of water of these three western rivers, including Chandrabhaga, that is Chenab River. The origin point of Chenab River is in Himachal Pradesh's Lahaul Spiti district, and then it flows through Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh, and then it enters Jammu and Kashmir. It flows through many districts of Jammu and Kashmir, Doda, Kishtwar, Ramban, Riyasi, and finally it reaches Jammu district's Akhnur town, which is a border town, and from a short distance from this place, it enters Pakistan. On that side is India-Pakistan international border. and this river enters Pakistan from that spot. I will just ask my camera person Neeraj Kumar to show you the pictures. There you see, that's the India-Pakistan international border. This river crosses the border and it reaches Pakistan, it enters Pakistan. And as per the 1960 Indus Water Treaty, the control and rights of three western rivers, that is Chandrabhaga, which means Chenab, Vitasta, that is Jhelum, and Indus River. The control of these rivers was given to Pakistan. And many people, many experts always maintained that this treaty was tilted in favor of Pakistan. Even very recently, after the horrific Pahalgam terror attack, Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Umar Abdullah said that the people of Jammu and Kashmir were never happy with this treaty, this water treaty, and they always felt that that the people of Jammu and Kashmir were at loss. But now the government has shown big will. The government has decided to stop the flow of these rivers, these three western rivers, but that's a longer term plan. It's going to take a lot of time because we need to enhance our water storage capability. We need to build more dams. Maybe we may also need to change the direction of these rivers. This is a long-term plan, but for now we have suspended the Indus Water Treaty, and government has clearly said that Pakistan will be deprived of every drop of water of these three western rivers. And this decision has been taken in view of Pakistan's continued support to terrorism, in view of Pakistan continued support to infiltration. Pakistan continues to sponsor terrorism against India, and that is why the government has decided to use this non-military option for now. With video journalist Neeraj Kumar, this is Sunil Bhatt reporting from Akhnur in Jammu and Kashmir for India Today.
मैं इस वक्त लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल के आखिरी गांव पर हूं। गारगारगू ये गांव है जो यहां पर आपको दिख रहा है। इन पेड़ों के बीच में कुछ ही घर है यहां पर, और इसके पीछे जो पहाड़ी आती है ये लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल है। और इसी पर करगिल युद्ध के दौरान पाकिस्तानी घुसपैठी बटालिक सेक्टर में घुस आए थे, जिनको यहां से 1 महीने के जंग के खदेड़ा। और अब जबकि भारत और पाकिस्तान के बीच तनाव सीमाओं पर बढ़ रहा है, लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल पर बढ़ रहा है, यहाँ पर भी लोग काफ़ी चिंतित है कि हो सकता है कि जिस अंदाज से 1965, 1971, 1999 में यहाँ तनाव का माहौल बना, एक बार फिर वो तनाव का माहौल गरमा सकता है। और वजह भी साफ है, क्योंकि अभी फ़िलहाल भारत और पाकिस्तान का तनाव इंडस वाटर ट्रीटी पर है, जिसको भारत ने कैंसिल किया है। पाकिस्तान में हाहाकार मचा है। पूरे पाकिस्तान की निर्भरता उसी पानी पर है जो इस इंडस रिवर से यहाँ से जाता है, और पाकिस्तान में जाके जम्मू कश्मीर के बाकी दरिया, चाहे चिनाब हो, झेलम हो, तवी हो, निवास हो, सभी दरिया जितने भी हैं, वो उनका पानी भी आखिरकार पाकिस्तान में जाकर इसी सिंधु यानी इंडस रिवर में मिलता है, और जाके फिर ये दरिया कराची में समंदर में लिप्त हो जाता है। लेकिन पूरे पाकिस्तान को न सिर्फ सराबोर करके, बल्कि उनकी खेती, उनकी बिजली, उनका व्यवसाय इसी पानी पर निर्भर है। और यही कारण है कि पाकिस्तान काफ़ी चिंतित है यदि भारत सरकार इंडस के इस पानी को रोकती है या फिर डाइवर्ट करती है। अशरफ वानी, गारगारगू गाँव, लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल,